I think for me the greatest satisfaction is probably knowing that whatever else happens that day, maybe at work, if you come kayaking you can get a good session in on the water, work hard, you've always done something productive with your day regardless of what else is going on. Up until I was probably about 16 or 17 I was doing quite a lot else. I played football quite a lot. At about that age it was obvious that kayaking was the one I was better suited to and I was a lot better at that. So I think from then on I decided that was going to be my main sport. I think when things go well it's a pretty good feeling when you know that you've done the best you can. And you've got the result that probably you deserve on paper. That's a pretty good feeling. It's always good to be able to put into practice what you've been training on. So yeah, I think it's pretty satisfying when things go well. I think in that situation it's probably a good opportunity to look at what it is exactly that went wrong, maybe how you can rectify that for next time, whether it's something different you need to put into your training or I don't know, your race preparation, you lead up to race day. So I think in that situation you've got to look for what you can learn and what you can do differently next time. I've been pretty lucky injury-wise that I've not really had anything that's kept me out for a long time. I guess the biggest fallback generally is trying to combine training with work and knowing that sometimes training will have to take a back seat. So I guess combining the two is probably the biggest problem. Probably maybe the first time I did DW and I was quite ill and quite sick and it was -6 or whatever and we were way behind schedule and I knew we still had 16 hours of paddling to go. That was probably individually the lowest point I would have felt, I think. I haven't really had to make too many sacrifices and I've been able to keep up other areas of my life in order to do kayaking. I think it's important to remember at the end of the day it's only a hobby, it's not really, you know, going to change my life other than the experiences I can get from it. In terms of sacrifice, sleep maybe, early mornings. So my medal at Marathon Worlds in America a couple of years ago, silver medal there, that was probably one of them, and then winning the DW a couple of years ago, that would be the other one. I wouldn't say I've got one motivator. I think on a day-to-day basis, the rest of the group probably, we're quite a self-motivating group, I guess. We're quite small, so at any one time there can be maybe just 3 or 4 of us, so I think we probably motivate each other in those kind of situations. Yeah, good question. I think it's kind of a split, like half it's a sense of obligation that I should go training and half it's knowing that if I don't go training in a few months' time I'll probably regret it when I'm not, you know, going as quick as I'd like to or reaching the goals that I'd like to reach. Long term now, I don't really know. I guess I'm coming towards the end of my kayaking competitively, so I think I just like to keep getting quicker as much as I can, keep working hard, keep training hard and see where that gets me really. There's certainly lots of I guess more fun races or, well, different races that I'd like to try and do, maybe some of the South African races, and yeah, there's lots more racing out there that I haven't really experienced yet. So. The hardest thing for me about kayaking is that I'm quite often the slowest in the group, so especially on long 2-hour paddles, the knowledge that it's quite likely I'll get dropped early on, I have to paddle a lot of it by myself. Certainly physically that's the hardest thing about paddling, yeah. just keep working as hard as you can, whatever sort of position that puts you in relative to your group. I think it's important to remember you don't have to be the best at sort of 12, 13, 14, even up to junior, young senior. You don't have to be the best then. There's a huge amount of time in your life that you can kayak for, so as long as you're working as hard as you can at any one point, don't worry about your progress at that time. Think about where you want to be and keep working hard.